Welcome fellow indie gamers. Today we're going to play my new craze, which is called Grimoire of Blanks. The game is currently in a demo version, and this is a deck building game where we have like incomplete sentences and we have to insert specific words to create spells. It is a super fun game. The demo has a lot to offer, so we are going to go through all the available classes and subclasses in the demo one by one. But before we jump into the game, I'd like to ask you, if you like the video, go to the video's description, click on the Steam link and wishlist the game, so in this case the dev can see that you are excited about this great stuff. Let's start by replaying the tutorial before we start playing the actual game. So write a simple spell. Drag fire into the blank on the first direct script. So this is direct script and we got an effect. If we hover over the words, it's going to show which type it is going to be inserted to. So this is an effect. Fire damage plus burn. Now the card is complete, and if we hover over, 7 fire damage plus burn. Card 4 plus 3 fire, 7 per hit. Let's drag it and the enemy takes 7 damage. Also, we got a shield. Gives shield to the target, base value 5. Put it here. This is a 4 card power, 9 shield. Put it on myself, 9. Let's end turn. Enemy is attacking, -5 shield. Everything is fine. A power script combines effects, modifier, and condition blanks. First, drag fire into this effect blank. So put it here. This is an effect. And then we have a modifier which is doubled. Repeats the spell once. The second hit uses 75% value. We put it here. And then we also put a fire, which is a condition as well. A condition is not a second modifier. It asks whether the target already has a status. Drag the other fire into the condition blank. Is the target burning? The goblin is, so the spell gains times 1.5 power. Let's go with there. Rewrite the card. Grab the field card and quickly shake it to left and right several times. Keep holding it until the free words return to your hand. It's a pretty fun mechanic, I really like it, but this animation was a little bit epileptic, so I would highly advise against it. So let's go with effect, then double, then fire, and we will see the end result here. So cast a great combination. The fire condition matches the burning goblin, and doubled repeats the strengthen spell. Cast it on the goblin. So this is going to be a huge blast. Lot of damage. And lesson complete. Okay, so basics of the game. We are building spells, trying to match different conditions, combine them, and take down a bunch of nasty enemies. Of course, they are not nasty because I really dig this pixel arty style. They're more like cute, in my opinion. Okay, also a pretty nice upside of this game is this is a co-op game as well. It can be played with 1 to 4 people. I only played in solo so far. Okay, so choose your magic. It's a pretty neat hide the details button. So if you are not into the mechanics of the game or you don't know them yet, you can click the show detail or hide details. So in this case, you just choose based on your liking. So we got the Scribe, clever spell combinations, write precise spells, preserve useful words, and build explosive repeated casts. We are going to blast the Scribe first. So we're going to begin as a Scribe. As you can see, we have Act 1 in the demo. We got the Stolen Camp and the Unsealed Aquafire. The Stolen Camp is the base first level, so we are going to go through this. So here's a nice goblin, and we are starting with a couple well-known words. So what I'm going to do is fire and double. So in this case, we are blasting a nice amount of damage. He's down. And then we are going to choose a Thesis, or this is called more like a subclass in a way. So we got the Archivist, the Reductor, and the Illuminator. For this video, we're going to go with the Illuminator, but you will see a lot of other videos where I cover all the subclasses of the demo at the moment. So Illuminator, we have 2 Sparks, 2 Embers, and 2 Ashen. and bright direct spells and hand size scaling. Okay, so what we have here, 2 goblins. One is trying to do a hex, which is applies to burn and strip 3 shields. This is not good. And we also have the rallying goblin. Every living enemy gains +1 permanent power. Okay, we have to be aware of this, guys. But what we have is called Ember Ward. After damaging spell resolves, gain 1 shield for each target that was already burning. So we have to stack burning, of course. What about the effects and the other different shaped words? So we got fire, ember, and spark. These are effects, and we got modifiers or conditions, which is the tempered, the ashen, and the tempered. Okay, so we have to stack burn, definitely. This guy is a little bit more problematic, but this is buffing everyone, every alive enemy, so they are alive at the moment. So what I'd like to do is just, for example, blast a fire. So 7 fire damage plus burn. Pretty nice. And now, if I'm going to hit this guy again, we're going to get some shield, hopefully. So what about Ember? Deals a small fire amount of damage, small fire amount. So Ember deals small fire damage and applies 2 burn. And on the target with a modifier. So what about this one? If we put it here, this is tempered. Increase the value by 1 and gives 2 shield after casting. We need some shield, so I'm just going to do that. And are we getting more? Okay, so 1 shield and 2 shield because of the Ember Ward, and the guy was already burning. So we can have Spark, deals light fire damage and applies 1 burn. If the target already has burn, draw 1 word. I think we are going to need this. And with the Ashen, if the effect word is from the Flame family, return that effect word to your hand after casting. So we will see. Spark, effect from the Flame family, burning. Is it going to get back to my hand? Yes, really nice. Use all my free spells. This guy looks pretty bad. I have 4 shields, so I'm not going to get damaged. Just a little bit, because we have the burn on ourselves. Okay, it's going to take later. Cool one. 4 damage, intending to do 4 damage, and also we know this, but it's called Ritual. The lowest HP enemy heals 5 and gain buff for 2 turns. No, this is not going to happen, because I'm going to hit this guy with an Ember, and what we need is to get this stuff back. So gains value from, if the effect is from the Flame family, return it. Is it from the Flame family? Yes. So I'm just going to get it back, hopefully. Still alive. That's not good. So I'm going to cast. No. Should we? Yeah, sure. I'm going to cast fully on myself. So get some extra shields. And hopefully this guy goes down, because it takes 2 damage when I say to this take 5 of this. So hopefully this guy is done. What I'd like to suggest for the dev is that if the ticking is going to kill the enemy for sure, make the icon of the next action gray. So we know that this guy is going to go down for sure. And then what I'm going to do is light fire damage, applies 1 burn. The target already has burn. Does not have burn already, unfortunately, so let's go with 2 and then increase the value with kindled. Okay, really cool. So we are relatively safe. Oh no, this guy was healed. So the timing is not extremely clear in the game, so that would be nice to know. Because if I would have known this, I could have killed this guy. Never mind. What I'm going to do is just take care of this guy as soon as possible. So how about a Spark 8 damage plus burn? This guy had like 6 HP. Okay, intends to do 5 damage, so we need some really nice stuff. He's already burning, so if I do some damage to him, I get more shield. So fire is, and applies burn, and spark deals. Okay, so let's go with this. And then what I'm going to do is the Ashen, which gives us the burning condition, so we are dealing more damage. This is a nice crit. And of course, you know, burn ticked on us, so we lost 4 HP, but it is extinguished now. Really cool. The maximum amount of burn we can apply is 5. So Ember, Ashen, and apply 1 more burn. And then we do some fire. And what about the precise? Gains free value when every required blank is filled. Seemingly, it is, but it is a seal target, affected by a seal. We don't have a seal at the moment. Let's talk about seals later. Not 100% sure about them, by the way. Pretty good. Sometimes I can make them work, sometimes I just don't get them. We will see. So let's just go with Burning Fire thing. Pretty nice amount of damage, and I'm not going to risk it, so a Lost Ember on this Goblin guy. Pretty cool. Okay, so of course, just like every other deck builder game, we are going to get rewards at the end of all combat. So we can choose a word and a card, or we skip it for some money that we can use later. So we got a Battle Law. Matching condition correctly increases value by 2. So this is going to be needed, because if I click this, this is a Battle Law. And if we get Burning, we're going to increase the condition value. Echoing repeats the spell once at 50% value. Spark, we already know this, and we got Smoldering, applies 1 burn after the spell deals damage. I'm going to go with Echoing because I really like repeated spells. So this is the ritual circle that we are going around, and we are going to fill all the blank sockets, and then after the end, there's a boss battle, surprisingly. Okay, so we can either choose from an event seal, a shop seal, or a elite seal. I'm going to go with an event, so let's see what we can get. This is a really nice cat, I guess. It is magical, so make 1 spell repeat, choose a card. It echoes once per combat at half power. We got the card trait Echo or Scrape 1 spell away, remove a direct script, or I will not bargain with glass, and let's leave. Let's make something repeatable. Here is a Solar Seal, which is going to give us either some extra HP or permanently upgrade a card. Our HP is pretty good, so I'm going to upgrade a card. What about the condition one? We click on it and we can choose from 2 versions. So the base is improved to 45 here, or we got the condition match times 2. Let's go with the base improvement. We will see later on if we want to go with the other version. Also Shop Seal, Elite Seal, and Battle Seal. I'm going to go with the shop because we have like 38 coins. So I'd like to buy something nice. Ruby Wheel, burning enemies take +3 damage from your spells. Just what I needed. And then we got a Battle Seal, an Elite, and a shop. No money. So I would say let's go with this. Maybe not getting overconfident. This is an Elite Seal. This guy is Brace 10. Gain 10 shield and reduces the next incoming hit by 4. But we have like extra damage from the stuff. We got the Ember Ward and we got the Law card here. So if I put it here, it is going to apply burning. So here we go. True name burning. We're going to increase the value by 2. So this guy is not going to attack. So my best idea is to just blast out all the stuff that we can do. So like fire plus burn. So I'm still not sure about timing, but it should be like fire damage then burn and then extra on the burning target. We will see. Not exactly. Okay. So how about Ember? And these are only... Wait, Ember is a modifier as well? No. So what we're going to do is, let's just blast an Ember. So extra fire, and we got some shield. It's not needed. So trying to do 11 damage. We have to do something about it. Okay. Not sure, by the way. So one target stronger if the target has a condition. Finally, it has a condition. So if I put it here as a condition, this is burning. Really good. Small fire applies 2 burn, deals light fire damage plus burn. Let's just go with this one. And it is going to echo, so it will repeat on half. So let's see. It has 83 HP at the moment. And with 10 of these shields, we still got a bunch of damage. Pretty good. Okay, maximum burn stack is there. So how about spark? And then we do an echoing. So it's going to repeat on 50. Minus 14. And then effect. And then tempered. Pretty good. We got 5 of those shields, so we're taking 6 damage. Okay. Let's see if we can take down this guy before he's dealing insane amount of damage. Echo is not going to work because it's once per turn. So how about stronger? If the guy has burning, it has burning, so almost done. And unfortunately, we don't have more of these spells, so I cannot do anything because I was hasty. Will this guy die, or he attacks before the burn? He attacks before the burn, unfortunately. That was quite bad. Never mind. He goes down, and with the next seal, I'm pretty sure we're going to go and get some HP. So Ivory Idol, heal 3 HP at the start of each combat, just what we needed. We got something called Inferno. Hits all enemies with heavy fire damage and applies burn. Definitely. Echo Spirit, cast the effect if the target has a condition, repeat at 75% value. Of course. So Shop Seal, Battle Seal, or Event Seal. Let's go. Let one spell Echo. Thank you very much. Make a card with Echo. Thank you very much. Event Seal, Shop Seal. Let's just go with a normal battle. I got 20 HP, so it's going to be risky, but we will see. So of course what we need is apply burn to all the enemies, and then we are okay. Only one fire stuff that... Ooh boy, okay. We need some effects. We need more effects for sure. Let's just return it. Flame Family, we're going to return it, hopefully. In this case, no, because it was burning instead of the other one. Because modifier is... okay. So now I'm starting to get what I'm missing. Cool. Nice. And then it's going to echo. So how about Inferno? This guy has some really nice stuff, and we're going to get some shielding. Hopefully. Look at this. Nice amount of damage. Okay, and then this guy... Do we have any modifier? No. We only have conditions, so like Ember and Fire as a condition, which is burning. And then hopefully that's it. Okay, so insane amount of damage. Pretty nice. Not a huge fan of fire spells in any of those games, but this one is really cool. So we got the seal script, cast effect on one target with the modifier, then apply seal. We also got the Scorch Claws, so I'm going to go with more of these. Then we got a seal, no. Ashen and Kindled. If the effect word is from the Flame Family. Okay, let's go with the getting back some cards because we definitely need them. How about the Shop Seal? Soldier's Buckler. At the start of each turn, if you have 0 shield, gain 2. Alarm Bell. Once per run, the first time you would be reduced to 0 HP. Survive at 1 instead. Shield at the start of each combat. So am I going to get the newbie thing? The revival newbie thing? Not sure, no. Let's go with Wildfire. Hits all enemies with fire damage and applies burn. And then we go with another spark because we need more effects. Let's heal with the Solar Seal. And the next socket is going to be a normal battle because the boss is really close and I still want to survive. Okay, so Hex and Burn. So what about? This is going to apply 1 burn. This is going to apply 1 burn, and target has already burn effect, draw 1 card. It's okay. So first, let's go with some precise. Should we get like a folio? No. No, I'm going to go with folio with this. And then I'm going to go with fire. And then tempered. This is a modifier. Come on, modifier. Increases the value. And after that, and modifier. So if I cast this one, so like spark and ashen goes as a modifier, we are going to get back the spark. Aha. Okay, now I get it. Cool. Cool. Okay, so then fire, then tempered, and then hit this guy. Woohoo! That was awesome. Also a crit, because he wasn't able to throw the bomb, and it detonated. Really good. Okay, so the condition is kindled, which in this case, burning. So first, we have to apply burning on this guy, and then an inferno with some echoing stuff. Whoa. Okay. Still not dead, but pretty okay. And then I just spark. And then I just ember. And that's it. Really cool. Still pretty okay amount of HP, so I would say we will be able to take down the boss, but it is a little bit tricky, so maybe we need some extra shields. Let's skip gold, 4 gold, and then let's go with Inferno because we need some. Aha, and no shop seals. Okay, even seal. Give me an ash and weakness. Add an ash clot. Enemies in the next fight start weakened. Gain to, yeah. This one is a not castable card, but in this case, these guys are weakened. 2 less damage while active. Great. So this is the Matriarch devouring margins, and it has a bunch of totems. Super annoying. Okay, so first we have to apply a bunch of burn on everyone, because in this case we are getting like extra shield and all the cool things. So how about fire with... Yeah, we don't have modifiers at the moment, so ember, and that's some spark. Cool. -1 shield. So this is burned. Cannot be played. Removed from your deck when discarded. A card burned by the Matriarch cannot be played. Removed from your deck when discarded. So destroying some stuff. Pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. So this one is also really annoying. So what we'd like to do is go with a spark. And then this is a condition. So tempered is a good one. So let's go and hit this one because it's already burning. So we're getting some shield. Not too much, but 1 is more than 0, of course. Quick maths. And then I'm just going to blast Inferno. Do we need Inferno again? Sure, why not? Pretty okay. And then we do Inferno again. So we are having 4 shields. So in this case, 8 damage. Not good, but we're still quite okay. We have to get rid of this guy for sure. So what about the conditioning thing? If I can put this one here as the burning one, it's going to be increased. So Inferno on everyone with some... This is a condition. Should we get back some stuff? No, I think we are okay. Okay, this one is down. 28 damage. I love this character. And what about increase the value of shield or gain value whenever required? You know, let's just go with this one. So in this case, we are not getting damaged. Good. So we have this flickery one on the folio, and this means burn. Casting a card using this word deals 3 damage. Destroy the cinder totem to extinguish it. Pretty nasty stuff. So the Echo one is not working anymore. And of course, if we destroy the Matriarch, the totem goes down. So how about Ember? And then with the Tempered, we get some extra shield. So 8 Ember and gain 2 shield after the cast. But we are getting free because of the Ember ward. Okay, and then I'm not going to risk losing free HP. So in this case, we got an Ember on this guy, and then we got a Spark on this guy. Pretty close. So some detrimental effects from the totems, but I guess Inferno and Fire on everyone is going to be pretty beneficial. Just like this. And the page holds demo complete, Act 1 milestone recorded, available for the further runs, Redactor subclass, and 12 first boss artifacts. So as I mentioned, the demo has a lot of stuff to go through, so we either wish us the full game now, which I already did. So if we click play demo again, what we can do is like go with the Scribe with a different type of subclass, or check out the Heretic. So there is a bunch of things as well. And as I showed you, there is a alternative Act 1, which is in Aquarium. So next time we will check it out with the other subclass. But also there's an encyclopedia. So as you can see all the unlockable Flame cards, Venom cards, Frost cards, Blood cards, Crypt, Seal, Storm, Ink, Ruin, Void, Star, Moon, and Sun. So a bunch of stuff to look for. We got also the encyclopedia page with the cards. So we got the Flame, Venom, Frost, Blood, Script, Seal, Storm, Ink, General, and we got a bunch of trinkets also to unlock. So at the moment, Grimoire of Blanks demo version is in a pretty good spot with a bunch of stuff to do, and this is a free demo. So if you like the game, please go to the link and wishlist it, so the dev will know that more people are interested in his game, and he's going to maybe double down, triple down with all the good stuff. He's already doing extremely great. So this was the Scribe, and as an Illuminator subclass, but if you remember, we got 2 other subclasses to check out. So in the next video, we will see how the Archivist, if I correctly remember, works. Thank you very much. I was the Alchemist, and I'm seeing you extremely soon with many more awesome indie game play demos. Take care.